Anyway, back to part 7 of the Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland playthrough. I'm your host, Bran Rainey, of Ryan and Bran, RyanandBran.com. As you can see here, this is really the only use to fire, is lighting these fuses so you can jump in these cannons. And obviously, usually, the fuse doesn't just meander around like that one. That one's just there to show you how to do it, so they didn't make it challenging in the slightest. There is actually, the only challenging part of the whole game is there is one part where you have to like light a fuse and then run through a cascade of enemies. That's the only part of the game I've ever had trouble with, which is not to say that it's hard, it's just harder. So, fuses will be a big part, and fuses are part of why Meta Nightmare is actually kind of easier than the main quest, because with Meta Nightmare, since you can't have copy abilities, they just made it so his sword can light fuses, and his sword can break all those blocks that you need hammers for, and stuff like that. So yeah, in some ways, Meta Nightmare is actually easier than the Kirby quest, and in other ways, it's kind of harder, because his sword is not very flexible. I actually think it's kind of less flexible than Kirby's sword, which is kind of weird, but whatever. Yeah, this wind does not really pose any threat. It just pushes you to the right very, very slowly. You'll pretty much just be running over it most of the time. And laser, which is the worst ability ever, as I've said many times. This is like the weirdest platforming section ever. A bunch of overlapping clouds. Ugh. Well, we can't always get UFO Kirby, can we? Oh yeah. Yeah, I keep saying oh yeah, and yeah, I realized that the third stage I didn't get the secret switch, but whatever. I'll go back and get that later, because you know the door's red. It turns yellow when you've actually finished the stage. But anyway, I keep saying oh yeah because it's a reference to the bloopers of Wilson and Jeffrey 4, I do believe. And a lot of people have told me that they think that I'm referencing some rap song, but I swear I've never heard any rap song that went oh yeah. So it's not. It's a reference to a video that me and Ryan made. Which is on this channel, Suburban Hicks. In I don't remember which vlog. It's one of the vlogs has bloopers for Wilson and Jeffrey 4 at the end. I think it's Suburban Hicks We're Effing Wet edition, and I don't want to say the real title of that because I haven't sworn in this playthrough yet, and I think I'm gonna keep it that way. But yeah, that video does have swearing in it, so I mean, might as well not swear in this playthrough. It's a Kirby playthrough. It's for kids. Might as well keep it kid-friendly. Even though I've already said a few bad words, but, you know, none of them were the F word, alright? And this guy has my favorite ability in the whole game, which I've already told you about, and which my friend tells me is called Throw. Best ability ever. And even in the Magic Mirror, or whatever that thing's called, I still don't know what that game's called, but I'm pretty sure it's Magic Mirror or something like that. It's on GBA. That one, when I was playing with my friend, they changed it so you can't just hold down B and inhale forever. They changed it so his mouth gets a bit bigger and then it hurts his jaw if you try to inhale for too long. But the throw thing, you can still inhale forever. Just like in this game. In this game, you can always inhale forever, though. Like, if I just held down B, I could just keep holding it down forever. You know, until my computer crashed, which would probably not ever happen. I don't know, I guess it might overheat eventually. But anyway, yeah, that's why that's the coolest power ever. You can bash the crap out of everything. It's awesome. It's basically just like fighting with normal inhale, but you get to throw things around. It's awesome. It's the best thing ever. Anyway, back to level 3 to get that switch I missed. And I'm not sure where it is right now, but I'm sure I'll find it. It's probably somewhere on, you know, in these blimps or whatever these are. Like blimps connected to fans with a bunch of little platforms, and looks like a castle in the background. I have no idea. Yeah. Kirby games, not too heavy on aw, come on. I just killed my throw. Well, whatever. Kirby games are not too heavy on storyline. No explanation as to where this big structure comes from. Is that the door I came in? No, I think that goes to the button. I'm not sure. What's under here? Or over? No, that's the door I went through before. This is the switch. Yay. Yay, I unlocked a museum. I have no idea what's in this museum, but oh well. Let's go see. Sleeping ball. Completely useless. But whatever. Little nap. And continue on our quest. And ball, I never really understood how to use ball. So I know it's possible to use it effectively, but I have no idea how. So yeah, there's a way to bounce, but I don't even remember how to do that. See, like, you can see bounce a bit when you fall from a high distance. I don't know. I have no idea what the point of it is. Got a cool hat, kind of. He looks like a roll-on deodorant. That's a Weekenders reference. Ooh, Candy Gets. Yeah, that joke's getting really old, but I'm gonna keep doing it. I think it's even better than the star music from Mario. That candy didn't last very long. Oh, speaking of candy and very weird things, I was playing, obviously, like I've said a million times, playing Magic Mirror with my friend, multiplayer and stuff. And whenever you play multiplayer, I don't know if it does it in this game, because I've never had a chance to play this game, because I was wrong. My friend doesn't have this game. He only has 2 copies of Magic Mirror, which is, yeah, really strange, but whatever. Whenever you're playing multiplayer, yeah, I was trying to figure out how to get to that door, and then I realized, whenever you're playing multiplayer, you can replenish your health by kissing the other player, which I thought was, it really surprised me at first, but I thought it was hilarious afterwards. So, and also you can make, and that game, of course, has some kind of really weird navigation overworld system that I don't understand because I never owned it, so I never really got to play it except in multiplayer. But you can press R and take out a cell phone and make everyone teleport to you with a magic cell phone. So yeah, the mirror is not the only thing that's magic in that game. And also, if you run out of lives, you can use your cell phone to call another player and borrow lives. And now I have to ditch my ability because using an ability to kill Meta Knight's friends is pretty much suicide. Now I keep getting hit by that stupid spear throwing guy. I used to really hate those guys. They always used to kill me. Of course, that was back when I was like 9, you know. I don't know if it was in this game. I don't remember when this game came out. I know I used to play it on the playground in grade 6. I think it actually came out that year, so. And I'm in grade, well, I guess I'm in grade 11 now. I mean, it's the summer. I just finished grade 10, so I guess I'm in grade 11 now. I just haven't actually started grade 11. So yeah, that was a few years ago anyway. Ah, good old Spark. Good old spiky clouds. Kirby sure does make sense. Man, imagine if there were spiky clouds in real life. Hell, imagine if there were like green clouds. Look at that. Well, not these ones. These ones have like pink and balloons in the sky that just stay there and don't even move. But man, imagine if you saw spiky clouds in the sky with like blue dots on them like in this game. Friggin' weird. Anyway, see you next part.